Greetings, friends. It's Kevin Baxter from NCSSM Morganton, and we are excited to show you an updated drone flight of our progress on the new campus. This was shot back in late July by the newest member of our NCSSM Morganton team, Mr. Chad Barrow, and we are excited to show you all the progress happening now and give you a little sense of when we'll be moving onto campus and activating the various buildings for our staff and eventually for the 300 students who will join us at NCSSM Morganton beginning next year. So as we get underway, we're going to start by looking at our brand new water tower, which is 200 feet up in the air with our Catalyst logo proudly displayed facing out to I-40 in the South Mountains and then back to downtown Morganton. And as we start flying the campus itself from north to south, you will see a number of buildings coming into view. And I'm actually going to start by pointing out that small grove of trees. And that is where we are going to start making space for our new Student Wellness and Activities Center, which has been generously supported by the Carolinas Healthcare System Blue Ridge team with a leadership naming gift. And also, we hope, with some dollars coming out of our capital budget from the state of North Carolina in short order in the next few weeks. And so we hope to break ground on that soon, and we'll keep you posted on the progress. As we shift down the path here, you'll see Goodwin Hall on the left side of the screen, and that is really coming into form. The windows have been put in, the roof is in place, a lot of finishing trades are moving forward inside, and we look forward to moving into that building by late October of this year, and our staff will have a full-time presence on campus as soon as that occurs. You now see in the center of the screen the Academic Commons. The two-story heartbeat of the campus is coming along beautifully. We're painting walls, we're finishing out rooms, and we are getting excited to bring furniture in for an opening later this fall. In the center now is the Residence Hall, our 6-story structure with the basement and then 5 residential floors. That building is also coming into beautiful shape. You can see here that we've actually started working on the hardscape that runs up to the Residence Hall from every side, and that building will be complete no later than the end of this calendar year in December of 2021. And we're now pivoting and turning over towards the barn with Western Piedmont Community College and South Mountain State Park in the distance. The barn, you can see the grounds around that are beginning to change because we're getting the grade ready to begin work on this historic cattle barn going back to 1940. We have to carefully basically take this building apart and put it back together again in such a way that we can preserve the history and the design of this building, but modernize it with new infrastructure and expanded capacity to serve our campus and our region in the years to come. We expect that to be complete by the spring of 2022. As we go back up to the north, you'll see Jeter Hall coming into view, the 1971 classroom building that will temporarily house our fine arts program. That building is going to be ready for our use later this fall. And once again, just like the rest of the campus, will be available to us to begin activating no later than the end of this calendar year. And then finally, the last building that you see is Joyner Hall. It should stand out as it's the only building that has kind of a very incomplete, unfinished look. This is a historic building and one that we are desperately looking to bring back into the campus and will eventually house our fine arts program and a number of classroom spaces. That building is funded in the budget that has been advanced through the House and the Senate in the state of North Carolina, and we are optimistic that when the state budget is passed, we'll be able to move that into scope and have it ready to go before students arrive in the first class in August of 2022. And so as you can see, tremendous progress. The site's coming into form. We'll begin landscaping and finishing work on the site in early fall, and we look forward to welcoming our friends to the campus in the months to come. Thanks so much for your ongoing support, and thanks for following along on this road to Morganton.